Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I'm inside of a brand new 10 by 20 urban shed from Graceland Portable Buildings. This urban shed style is a single slope roof, okay? And then we tend to put transom windows on the top of the tall wall. That's what makes this an urban shed. That's what we call an urban shed. All right, this is a 10 by 20, and that 10 by 20 is measured from the outside eaves, 10 wide, 20 deep, okay? And that's per Department of Transportation requirements, so your internal measurements are smaller than that. But 10 by 20 is the external measurements, okay? Urban shed in the Essential Series, which Essential Series means we use LP Smart siding and LP Smart flooring instead of our Signature Series, which would have pressure-treated plywood siding and pressure-treated plywood flooring. It costs more to use the pressure-treated plywood, but the LP Smart siding and flooring is a very smart, economical, but sturdy and high-quality way to build a portable building. Saves you money to use that versus our pressure-treated plywood, okay? So this is LP Smart. All right, now let's talk about this building. The wall studs, they are 2x4s. They are pressure-treated, premium grade, so that means it's a high quality and it looks pretty. It's a pretty grade of lumber. 16 inches apart is standard on our wall studs, and we double stud them every third wall stud or every 4 feet. So there's a double stud, single, single, and then a double stud, and that's the way it is all the way around the building, okay? The base of the walls, we have a single 2x4. At the caps of the walls, double 2x4s. So we make very strong, sturdy walls. The framing of our doors and windows, we double stud every door and window frame at a minimum. Right there, you see triple studded across there. Same thing here, double studded, there's triple. Look at our door frame up, double stud. Actually almost like a quadruple stud right there. And what the purpose of the double studding of the framing of windows and doors is to keep that frame square with the building. So once the building is delivered to your site and leveled on your site, doors and windows should stay square with the building and open and shut freely like they are designed to do, okay? So that's something to keep in mind when you're shopping around and looking at other portable buildings. Make sure they're double studding the framing of their doors and windows, okay? Now our roofs, we use an OSB roof decking. On the outside of the roof is your metal roof. We can also do shingle roofs if you'd like. This one has a metal roof. Between the metal on the outside and the OSB decking, we put a moisture barrier, a tar paper, and then on the inside of this specific building we have our G-board radiant barrier roof. It's an optional upgrade, and it's applied in this particular building. It blocks out 97% of the sun's radiant heat, so it definitely makes a difference, helps keep the building between 25 and 30 degrees cooler than a building that doesn't have the radiant barrier roof. Now, in addition to that, Graceland has patented Soffit ventilation systems on that side of the wall and all the way across that side of the wall. So we move a lot of air, whereas other companies would put a single vent right here in the middle, right up there against that wall, and they do the same thing on that side, and that's all they would have for ventilation. Graceland's ventilation runs the entire side of that building and the entire side wall of this building here, okay? So that's a lot of airflow. It's definitely superior compared to other companies, which means the building stays cooler and helps get humidity out of the building more so than the other companies do. Now the flooring is LP Smart flooring. It's 5/8 inches thick. It's tongue and groove. So each slab is interlocked with the other slab. Underneath the flooring in our subfloor, we use 2x6 floor joists, and they are 16 inches apart, just like our wall studs are 16 inches apart, but they're 2x6s. You can get an upgraded heavy-duty floor with 12 inches on center instead of 16 inches on center if you would prefer to do that, okay? So that's a little bit about how our buildings are made. They're a high-quality building, okay? The pricing. We have different discounts that are available each month, and they change out each month, and sometimes they change out right in the middle of the month. So check the pricing by hitting my website, I should have the pricing listed in the video description of this video right here. So look somewhere for that video description. I should have the updated pricing, whether you're looking on YouTube or whether you're looking on Facebook. All right. Now, also on my website, it's also there. So I try to keep all those places updated with whatever the latest discounts are that should be applied to your pricing. Plus, if you're military, active duty, or retired, we have a military discount that also applies. No matter what specials we're running, we always have that military discount available. Now, delivery is free within 50 miles of my lot. If it's further than 50 miles, then we do have to charge a mileage charge over the 50 miles, okay? And that includes us delivering the building, bringing it to your site, setting it up on the concrete blocks that you provide, then we will level it, and then we will attempt to drive anchors into the ground. It's the Ozarks, so we do have a lot of rocky soil. Sometimes we're not able to drive those anchors, but most of the time we are. Other companies don't include the anchoring system with the delivery. They may deliver for free, but they charge you extra for anchors, and I'm not aware of any of them that will actually do the anchoring. They'll just drop the anchors off with you. Graceland brings the anchors and attempts to anchor the building to the ground for you, all right? We have a 150 mile an hour wind gust certified. It's engineer certified, and anchoring is a part of that process. The other part of that process is how we attach the roof trusses to the tops of our walls. We use these metal hurricane screws to attach that roof truss to the top of the wall. That is tensile strength rated for about 800 pounds of tensile strength. Each one of those screws, those metal hurricane screws, that attaches the roof truss to the tops of the walls. So it's a big deal that we double stud the tops of our walls, and it's a big deal that we use those metal hurricane screws to attach that roof truss and cinch it down, okay? That's part of the reason why we can give a 150 mile an hour wind gust, engineer certified wind gust rating certification, okay? It's a big deal. Now, if you are interested in this building, all you need to do is reach out to me. You can text me on the number that's on this video. You can call me on that number. You can hit my website and chat with me on the chat function on my website. It's really me, not an AI robot, at least not at this point in time. I mean, I might get an AI robot, but right now it's still really me. So if you hit the chat function at 3 in the morning, I'm probably asleep and not going to answer you until the next morning or until I wake up, all right? You can also hit me up on Facebook, message me there. A lot of different ways to get in contact with me if you're interested in this building or getting one custom built to your specific demands and needs, okay? This building right here, I hope that by looking at this video, you can see this will make an excellent studio with all of this window light that's coming in, natural light that's coming in. That's a 3x3 window, 3x3 window, 3x3 window, plus these transom windows across the top. There's a lot of light coming in, and this just feels nice in here because of all of that. It just feels naturally warm and not temperature warm, just it feels nice and inviting in here. So it'd make a great office, great studio, great art studio if you want to do that, or a music studio. Okay, aloha from the Ozarks.